Sunday, September 2nd, 2012. This is Mason Brown's Week in Review. The week's top story, the Republican National Convention, although perhaps not since it was outrated by Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. The nation's electorate may not be informed, but they redneckinize what they like. Still, the Republican convention garnered the most press attention. On Tuesday, during her speech, Ann Romney mentioned how much her husband Mitt makes her laugh, especially when he tells her those funny birther jokes. On Thursday, however, she did not laugh much at all at Clint Eastwood's jokes. That right there is what even Todd Akin would call a legitimate forced smile. Mr. Eastwood surprised many in the Republican Party when he had a debate with an empty chair. He surprised them even more when, according to most pollsters, the chair won. One nice thing can be said about the speech. When it comes to the nation's first black president, Mr. Eastwood clearly does not see color. The convention took an even more surreal turn later in the evening when the prophet Elijah appeared, but was told that his seat had already been taken. In other political news, Paul Ryan was forced to admit that he did not run a sub-3-hour marathon, as he stated on a radio program. Instead, he ran a 4-hour marathon. Ryan apparently thought it was okay to slice over an hour off of his time because he refuses to run in any race that is dictated by fact-checkers. On the Democratic side of the aisle, Vice President Biden made headlines when he managed to keep his stupid mouth shut for an entire week. In Afghanistan on Monday, the Taliban decapitated 17 people for dancing at a party. It seems harsh, but they were doing the lambada. Arctic sea ice is at a record low. Now is the time to buy, says an investor unclear on the concept. Earlier in the week, Nicole Snooky Polizzi gave birth to a healthy 6-pound baby boy. She nicknamed the child her little meatball, then promptly ate it. Experts are saying that the first officially sanctioned photos of the baby could fetch up to $250,000. It's almost certain that the baby will look like every other goddamn baby anyone has ever seen in their goddamn life. Only this one will probably be hairier. In sports news, Penn State broke with a 125-year-old tradition and put the names of its players on their uniforms. They also broke with a 30-year tradition and did not molest any children in the shower. The first game of the post-Paterno era opened with a loss, prompting many fans to long for the old glory days of winning and institutionalized pedophilia. In sadder news, a 16-year-old New Jersey boy was killed Friday night after he stuck his head out of the top of a double-decker party bus, only to be horrifically decapitated by an overpass. Authorities were quick to label the incident a tragic accident, though they also conceded that it was a major party foul. Finally, the Reverend Sun Myung Moon died at the age of 92 today. Remember, if another prominent Unification Church member dies this month, it would officially be a Blue Moonie. And that's the news of the week.